In this video, I'm going to discuss scapula winging. So what this is, when the shoulder blade or the scapula, as it sits in the back of our ribs here, kind of tilts out, so that inside border here that's closest to our vertebral column can kind of stick out or wing. This can be due to trauma, can be weakness of the serratus anterior muscle, can be damage or some sort of issue with the long thoracic nerve. So I'm going to go through different techniques, exercises that you can do to try to bring that scapula back down the ribs where it belongs and return normal functioning to your upper extremity. Our first movement are going to be serratus punches, and so what you're going to do is take one of these exercise bands that's fastened to the wall or door, extend your elbow out straight, and what you're going to do is push forwards and then let your shoulder just kind of drop back. A lot of people bend the elbow with this, so don't bend the elbow. Reach forwards, really stretching and reaching, and then let the shoulder drop back. Forwards, let the shoulder drop back. You're going to perform that for 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. Next, we're going to perform low rows, and so what we're going to do is take that same band, I have it fastened down at the bottom of the door, and I'm just going to pull back, keeping my elbow close to my body, and when I pull back, I'm really squeezing my shoulder blade and my scapula, kind of pulling it back around on my ribs, and then back forwards. I repeat that for 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. These are going to be standing A's. You can also do this on your stomach with a set of dumbbells. But for the purpose of this video and just simplicity, we're going to just kind of stick with bands primarily. Have the bands fastened up high here. What you're going to do with this is you're going to pull the band down, keeping the elbows straight, really squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then coming back up, pull them down, really squeezing the shoulder blades together, because what this is going to do is make the shape of the letter A when you perform this exercise. You're going to perform that 2 to 3 sets, 10 to 12 repetitions. Now we're taking those same bands, I have them fastened to the bottom of the door, and we're going to perform standing Ys. And so what you're going to do with this is bring your arms up in the shape of a Y and back down. All the way up, nice and controlled, and back down. You're going to perform this for 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions, really focusing on control, feeling the muscles, and really feeling that shoulder blade move as it passes around on the ribs. Now we're going to perform unilateral T's. I have the band fastened over here at about shoulder level or just a little below. You can do this also with dumbbells if you're lying on your stomach, where you have the dumbbells on the mat and you pull your arms apart. But again, for the purpose of our video, we're using the bands. My arm is going to go out straight, elbow straight, and bring this around, really squeezing that scapular or shoulder blade as it comes around. I'm going to perform this for 2 to 3 sets, 10 to 12 repetitions. And I actually would do this on both sides. Even if the other side is not the affected side, I still will do it on both sides so I can kind of get a feel for exactly what that movement should feel like, and also to help to retrain the brain. Next, we're going to perform band pull-aparts or horizontal shoulder abduction. You're going to take a band that you can control. You don't want this too heavy because we want to focus on control. We're going to pull this apart, really squeezing our shoulder blades together. Every time that I come back, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together, really feeling that move around towards my spine. Complete that for 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. Just be sure that you don't have a band that's so stiff or the resistance level is so high that you can't really control it. Now we're going to perform a modified scapular squeeze. I like to use the band for this. I bend my elbows at about 90. Now this is not an external rotation movement. This is basically just me holding onto the band, squeezing my shoulder blades together and letting my shoulder blades do most of the work. Yes, a little bit of the posterior rear cuff of the rotator cuff and the shoulder is performing some of this, but this is primarily me squeezing my shoulder blades together to pull the band apart. And you complete that for 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. Now we're going to perform a prone press up, and at the end of this movement, we're really going to focus on pushing our shoulder blades forwards. So what I'm going to do here is push up, and when I get to the end range of motion, my elbows are straight. I'm going to push a little extra here, and you can feel your shoulders in the shoulder joint kind of move forward. So we're going to go back down, come all the way back up. When I get to the end range, push a little bit so that I feel that in my shoulders kind of move forwards and back down. You're going to complete 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. Our last movement that we're going to perform is going to be a serratus hold. So I'm going to keep my elbow straight, have a dumbbell here, again, something that you can control. You can use a kettlebell, just whatever you want to use, your preference. And I'm going to push up, bringing the back of my shoulder off of the mat. I'm going to hold it. and I'm focusing on trying to hold this nice and still for around 30 to 60 seconds if I can. Initially, maybe all you can hold it for is 5 to 10 seconds, and you come back down and rest. Push it back out there, keep the elbow straight, reach up towards the ceiling. That little bit of extra, that last little bit of reach that you do, that's where you're really going to fire that serratus into your muscle. And you're going to perform that for 2 to 3 sets once a day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps with your scapular winging to return normal function to your upper extremity.